Speak to a manager. Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I want to put my son Joey in daycare. And after a few questions, the lady went silent. Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here. And now we're good.
Now we're going to Sweet Angel Child Care.
We're in the middle of the strip mall here inside of this neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which has its license for 74 kids, has paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way.
Yeah, let's see if anyone opens. Once again, I try to find a spot for my son Joey. Not open the door. I want to put my son Joey in daycare. Because I need a spot to put my son Joey. Is this your daycare center? Why is my child in daycare? But the daycare center seems to be closed. No one's opening the door.
Work here?
No one, yeah.
Right here. It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, stating this is the word kids. Guys, this guy, Nick Sterling, is in Minnesota. Travels all over. I don't know who pays for him to do this. He's an independent service. He's attempting to get his son into multiple taxpayer-funded daycares owned by Lakewood Somebody and so Omar will be so proud, so good to us. And this is just two of them that they did. So this is
So, you're moving on the plane. It's at McKenzie Airfield. Logistics are as yet undecided. Go in how you like, but go in with a good supply of ammunition, armor, and maybe even explosives. It's gonna get kinda heavy. Like I said before, the airfield is under Vagos control. They're using the plane to make trafficking runs across the border. That means it's already set up to take Reshkovsky out of the country. Limited radar visibility, plausible cover story. It's perfect. Don't let the fact that there are a bunch of angry drug dealers waiting for you affect how you go in. Or actually do.
Gotta check out business.
Something's taxpayer funded. I go back to my original point. We live in the greatest country in the world, but yet when you're in debt, do you hear of any other countries that are in
Some more background on the Vagos. Okay. Globalized, multinational, decentralized criminal network. Their principal interest is in drug trafficking, but they've diversified into mid-level distribution, end-user sales, and trafficking other contraband. You get caught with a kilo of coke, they throw the book at you. You're caught with a quart of capybara semen, it's a slap on the wrist. And the market for a large endangered rodent ejaculate is lucrative. Most of the Vagos upper management, shot callers if you like, are already incarcerated here in the States and throughout Central and Latin America. They run the network on cell phones, and it's a relatively flat hierarchy at the top. So if you cut one head off, there's 6 more waiting to bite. Not that I want to dismantle any criminal networks. As you know, I'm a criminal myself. I just like to do my homework. Criminal homework. The prison angle's gonna help us sell our raid on Bolingbroke. It's not something that they would do, but it's the kind of thing the authorities believe that they would do, which is all that really matters. You get me? Okay.
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's in the state of Minnesota website. They're just wondering what children. Children. It says you have 32 children here. And you got $2.66 million this year in funding. And 2.5 on that. I'm just wondering where the kids are.
But it's Shirley. Oh, we're on for myself. I don't do like that. Where the money goes. Look at that. Shut us down. We're on the zero. No children inside of this daycare center. And look, this daycare center right here, no children inside of this daycare center. But between those buildings, over $2.6 million.
This is absolutely
Man, if he ain't going over there, I ain't gonna let them in.
This guy needs to be thrown out of office and directly into the jail. Right here. Shady's another Shady Somali Healthcare. They actually call up the taxpayer because they want to know where taxpayer money goes. $38 million in tax dollars flow to put their weapons in this one building. But Somalia is going to be the richest country in the world. Meanwhile, people like you are struggling with their bills.
Look at this all the healthcare company. We want to put them right here. We want healthcare. Yeah, we like to speak about getting healthcare. Get it. Or in your country to go to live. You know, the passing country. This is the strangest.
Maintaining the integrity of the plane is the priority here. Don't rush this.
Of different places. Healthcare here.
Looks like a shit show down there. Clear the airstrip before you think about taking that bird into the sky. If the plane gets shot up, we're back to Alpha.
This building right here, this room, now we have another Home Care LLC, another healthcare company.
Vagos cell phones are going loco, people. Expect more of them any second now. But remember, the mission is the plane.
Alright. They will not stay in healthcare here. See, this point, regular takes it out of the thing. Literally, healthcare everything goes through. Yeah, they're right. How much money can
So there's over 27 healthcare facilities or businesses in this building. None of them will talk to you. This is so much fraud that you can't even have it. And this is just Minnesota. We know it's worse in California. This is the tip of the iceberg here.
funnel for this building?
Every year,
I would say 16 at least. And finally, we were accepted into one of the daycare centers, and they actually took down information to give us a raise. How we were that? We were met with the police.
The gang task force better send us a thank you for this. Even more Vagos coming at you.
Stay here. We're checking out the rates for healthcare. So there's 14 healthcare companies inside the building. So, okay.
And he said there's 14 people, and he's trying to sue because of Somali providers, and I'm like,
oh, do you like when they turn this around, turn it into a little bit of racism? Because they're all Somali, that, you know, it's Nick Shirley's fault. Because they're all Somali, it very well could be even more suspicious.
No, we're just checking.
This is a area that we're holding up to one truck. Is there any other?
So we're checking rates. We're checking rates. Yeah, great.
Okay. I'm gonna have you real quick.
Alright, sweet. So, alright, we're getting escorted out right now. The police have arrived. We're checking out the rates, seeing what's happening inside this building. Over the speed of it, we did go inside the World Daycare Center. And she actually did give it rates first. Good job here. Check it out. What's the problem, officer?
Well, so okay, we've been getting reports from the individuals that you guys were harassing individuals.
Ground team did well. I don't expect any more Vagos activity in that part of the state for a day. 6 hours minimum.
For escorts at this address.
Yeah.
So,
Ask you.
It's an aggravated huge struggle. They're over the law. That's how I read it.
Got escorted out of this building. The Somalis filmed us as we left, and we head over to the next building that had 42 of the same home health care providers operating from inside of the building.
Right. What is going on in this thing? What is going on with this healthcare fraud business? What is going on with all of this here in the United States, stealing billions of dollars? There's I guarantee you it's 42 organizations back in North Street that went up to Black Hawk Down. Think about that. And you know this it's getting all the guys. Here is the government.
Air traffic's telling me you're airborne. Bring it to the airport and you're done. The rest of the team's going to clean up the Vagos.
ready to take a plane again.
Pilot, come in. Is there any cargo on the plane? Drugs, guns, wild animals? I guess if you're flying, you haven't been charged by a coked-up crash of rhinos. You know, last week 3 customs officers died from spider bites after opening a Marabunta Grande shipment of untaxed Coca-Cola wood. What lesson can you take from this? It ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the amount and toxicity of the venom in the dog's sack. Yeah, unless the dog is really effing big, then you're screwed anyway. So, look out for creepy crawlies, and any drugs on that plane belong to me. I love selling drugs. I am a criminal, after all. My team's waiting at LSIA. Can we hurry this up, please? We need to clean this up quick, so leave the area as soon as you've handed over the plane.
So I want to just encourage the community to know that we're with you. We've got Ryan here shopping today, and just encourage other folks to show up.
Why should we white working in the United States forced to wear a job? Then she chose, and she wants to put it in. But I think it's disgusting.
Support our small businesses.
We're only cleared to stay in the airport so long. Let's do this.
Things are scary right now, and just know that there are more people who are looking out for you. There are more people who are here to support you. And then, I will continue to stand with the Somali community to be with you and to.
When are you going to stand with the everything? What's going to stand with these cracks? When are you going to stand with Minnesotans that want true transparency and yes, you're going to take public of a state? We don't want to know it's looking like I still can't figure out whether the boys are supposed to be. I still don't know what it's supposed to be. So, but I'm going to take the Department of Justice. They're going to see this. The people that watch this panel are going to see this. All of them is going to they're going to share this with them. Because we're coming. We want answers. And it doesn't end there. Administration, really identifiers and Steiner. I think what Tom's going to is if we work with Secretary Nome and PHAs and do a moving change to make sure that all the American citizens are living in funded housing. We also took away FHA mortgages from them. They go back and they turn the Biden administration, they turn the blind eye. But we're going to keep. During the Biden administration, they gave FHA loans to illegal aliens.
Take care of this.
They gave HUD and FHA benefits to illegal aliens. Let that sink in. Now are you starting to understand my question? How can we be the greatest country in the world that everyone wants to sneak into? They will build life rafts out of garbage to get here. The answer is so simple. Because once you're here, you get free shit on the taxpayers' back. That's why.
Yep.
This is pitiful. And the fraud continues. The fraud continues. Even Joe Rogan can't ignore this.
British officials and complaints agree that failing to obtain required poll worker signatures on the tabulated tapes for roughly 315,000 early vote ballots in Fulton County was a violation of Georgia election procedure law, i.e. it was not done in compliance with the statute. That does not automatically mean individual voters did anything wrong or that their ballots are criminally illegal, but it does mean the county certification process for those votes did not follow the state legal requirements.
Donald Trump lost Georgia by 12,000 votes. And now there are 315,000 ballots that were fraudulently cast, fraudulently counted. And now we're understanding why this is all being promoted. Why this is all being promoted. Because it helps one side. It helps one side. It's so clear. Guys, I really want to say thank you for tuning in. Really want to thank you for watching. I hope you're as angry as I am about this entire fraud. It's guilty. It is an actual guilt. Take from Americans here. See you in the next one.